I don't have somewhere to want to be, but every time that I wanted to say anything at all, I wanted to tell people that I didn't have to know about whether or not they were going to do something important. So whenever you wanted to believe that I never had to worry about whether or not I was going to say exactly what I wanted to say, and no one ever had to worry about whether I wanted to say exactly what I wanted the first time, you're going to have to believe that I didn't have to know about who you were in the first place, just to be sure that you never had to worry about whether or not I was going to do something that you didn't know about, the first time. So, don't worry about it. Don't say who you are. Jacinda, I'm not your friend. Don't be my friend. Don't try. I already told you not to come back. We were never friends in the first place. You were never here. But if I say it like that, everyone knows that I am not faking that one. It's true. So look, everyone who says don't be here, we have another reason to stay, we're going to have to say you can't be a zombie and a witch. You're just an awful zombie. But they look at you like they think that you don't know you're an idiot. And you do. Because you're a zombie and you tell her you're an idiot all the time with the way that you are. Which is being a good zombie. Do you know about it? I'm gonna be a cute little kid, and you're not gonna tell me about who you are, and I'm not gonna have to worry about whether or not you were gonna tell me what to do or not, because I can tell you to, be stupid and be good. And did you know how that worked? Right, you were gonna be good at it by being stupid. No, but be good. You're gonna have to be good in God. Oh, look, I hate Jacinda. She talks like me all the time. And I fucking hate it. We're not friends. We're not brother and sister ever. Again, I tell you that this is never going to be my friendship. This is never going to be my world. We're going to have to worry about whether or not he thinks that I know about what he said about me. Chikindomania is not a word I came up with. She came up with it. It's not a word I came up with lightly. It's a... But everybody who wants to say it was never going to say exactly what they wanted to say in the first... My name is Gohan. I'm not really that crazy about everybody who wants to say who you are and where they want to go to and where they want to try and hang out with me or with Goku. And they don't say everybody they want to say it to. And I want to say about every day, I wanted to say about what I wanted to say about every day. And you don't have to worry about what I was every day, which was going to be the baby emperor of Japan. But everybody knows that if you don't think I'm a baby when I'm talking, that's still what I was being called. But there's a baby emperor of Japan anyway. So when you guys wonder whether or not I'm literally that same baby, you understand what the history of Japan has looked like forever, which is that the name was Son Gohan. I could be the son of the emperor. So you'll either see my son or Son Gohan himself. Right. So look at the world where you wanted to see, what you wanted to do, and where you are. You don't have to worry about whether or not I'm going to say something intelligent. I have to worry about whether or not you're going to find out that I've been saying a lot of intelligent things. It's exciting. So it's cool. Worry about it. I want to feel good for a podcast to tell you guys about what I said later on, which was that I didn't have to worry about everybody at the same time. You didn't have to worry about whether or not I knew how to talk like Batman, and that's not untrue. He doesn't know how to talk to people well like I do. He says who you are. He says who you wanted to be. He tells you that you said that I said, wait, what did you say? You said it's Batman. That doesn't sound anything like him. It sounds like Matches Malone. That's ridiculous. But you're saying, oh, Master of Disguise. You think he's not a real person. And Doesn't sound anything like Batman, or was it Batman saying it? He probably knows people who just sound like that all the time, and that's what he's like. Is that he's probably it's I like the idea that everybody wants to know about whether or not I had sex with people when I was a little kid. You're a lunatic. But, like, I love that you thought that people didn't like my little kid body when I was a little kid. And they're like, hey, little kid, how come your skin feels so good to touch? And I was like, how come? How do you come in real life? Skin feels good to touch. So that whatever you think is going on, that's how that works in science. I think that you mean magic when you do it because you're coming. So, like, go ahead and know that whenever you wanted to do anything that you wanted to say, you wanted to know everything you wanted to say about a different kind of a world where you change where you were sometime later on, all the time, every day. I knew that when I was friends with Jacinda, people were going to get upset about the fact that I hated her and was making fun of her the whole fucking time. But, like, I only wanted to make sure that nobody knew I wouldn't know about a supervillain as soon as you come out with one. And I think it's my third podcast or the fifth one. I don't know what I did. Where I talked about Jacinda. You don't have to worry about whether or not you guys were going to get upset. They're still talking about Jacinda Mania. She was the Energizer Bunny for their lives. She would never stop. And you thought that wasn't dangerous when she said just really stupid shit. But she won't stop talking. The idea that he thinks that someone was going to pay attention to what he was going to do, they're talking about it, is so fucking sure from where he was, is that it doesn't make any sense that he's just going to keep going. Well, like, he goes for long periods of time without doing it at all. But what worries me is that YouTube isn't going to take it down, which means he was probably smart to do it in the first place. Where, like, every time he did something new, no matter how long it was in between, you had his entire body of work to check out before. And maybe he was doing work somewhere else, too, the whole time in between. Well, like, no, okay. Well, like, what are you talking about? As a public official? Officially, he was doing it publicly sometimes. Maybe out in the public that's doing public things, too. But, like, hold on. You bastardized the word. That's what it meant before. So don't you fucking act like he's bastardizing the idea of what being a public official meant. Well, like, yeah, you said it backwards, like you're evil. Backwards speak doesn't have to worry about whether you are here or not. Backwards speak thinks you're not the same as everyone else, and I found out that you are. Look, it's good. I know that, like, some people who want to say who they are, they want to know exactly what they wanted to do. And they wanted people to think, dude, I didn't know Jacinda was a name the first time I was looking it up. It was Jacinda Mania, and I made it fun of it, the idea that Jacinda was a sound that I couldn't remember because I didn't. I was looking for a news article so I could tell you guys the podcast was modern. So I read it out loud like I'm psychic, and thank you. When Gohan finally accidentally accesses a news article, you're going to understand that I've been alive and modern for a long time. So people are going to have to figure out what was going on. So I destroyed a bunch of planets recently, and everybody was going to say that I didn't have to know about whether or not you guys thought I was cool. But, like, you don't know how many people don't know what a baby can do, and whether or not I could talk like Jacinda and fuck with you the whole time doing it. But, like, they say that people who want to know where he comes from are fucking pedophiles, is what they've been saying. What? No, that's not the word. You understand what that means? What's a thief? A person who freed a slave? Right, so the law doesn't get to define a word we have for a bad guy. Pedophile isn't something that has to do with statutory rape. That's a law thing. Because it's not rape. It's rape in a statute of a law. That says what the word statutory rape means is it's not rape. It's law statute to call it something. So, pedophile is a word for someone who tortures children, who hurts kids. And you guys are fucking lunatics because you are always going to call rape sex when you're a rapist. So when you figured out that you were trying to treat that like it was the normal quo, everybody wanted to fuck people up forever thinking that they could have pornography with children. Like, porn don't show me, you'll learn sex from porn. There's all kinds of things in porn that tortures people. And if that's what you wanted to do to someone in the first place, and you thought that would be good, and you could attack a helpless child with that, did you understand that, like, you start with the baby body, and there's, like, levels of helpless and trust that you exist in, and they can get stronger if you're making them fight into a world where you don't have to worry about it. But don't think that a baby is not just a way more effective fighter than you, when all he has to do is yell really loud and people, like, rip your body apart. So that's why Japan has a baby emperor. You don't invade Asia by ground. There's babies there, and they take it seriously. You try to do it to China, there's mountains. Not the same kind of mountains, big mountains that aren't actually not totally different planets all the time. Not China, but like big. I forget if it's Hong Kong or Shanghai. No, I don't remember. You guys don't know what being a scholar is like. There's a lot of stuff to remember. I have to have someone talk to me about Hong Kong or to know what the fuck the difference is. Shanghai is a city and Hong Kong is like a country of a city. No, you're not right about anything. Don't ever quote your stupid fucking Wikipedia to me, the revolutionary. Everything you guys say is wrong. You said it because it was wrong. You understand that concept and you expect me to believe that nothing you're ever going to say is going to be bullshit, and you can just be smart for knowing more of what they say and what they accept to have to know to say. You have a reality where you think that you could tune out of what I have to say, but it's sound, and you won't ever be able to do that. The words echo, do you have any idea what that means? When you're echoing it later because it made you think about it. The choice of words made you think about it again more and more later on. You understand what has to happen when you don't know who you are and I say who you are exactly the way you wanted me to never have to know. To be able to what? Never have to know which way the first time. Look, it's okay. No, look, it's okay. It's okay. I won't know what you thought I meant when I said okay. Because there's not a reality where I don't destroy evil. When you think someone you're trying to appease, someone who got more dangerous than you, says, look, it's okay, you think maybe that means they're not going to kill you for what you did. I don't know who you are unless you think that you're not evil. I think that if you're evil, I don't have to try. I will never have to worry about who you are if you don't know who you are in the first place. What you think you were going to do is figure out that if you don't know who you are, how would I? Who do you think you are? I don't really know who I am yet. I'm discovering myself. Did you answer it like that? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are to tell me that? Now, what did she hear when I said, who do you think you are? I have more power than you at the same time as, who are you? Who do you think you are? All of those things she heard at once when I said, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are to tell me that? She tried to say both like responses of a bunch of stuff, and she was like upset because everyone listening was like, huh, why do you show up here? I show up because I'm asked to. By zombies? So we're gonna be quiet the entire time we're here, or it's on us? I talked first after all of that, after I asked a question. You... Zombies, that's what you wanted to say? You asked about zombies. What's a zombie in real life? Well, hang on. I want you to tell me who you are before I say what a zombie is, because then you'll just avoid the question. No, it's okay. I'll tell you. What a zombie is in real life is a person who loves everything that they hate because they know that that's being a good zombie. That's right, a witch who doesn't tell them what they wanted to do, except when the witch thinks that they're really powerful, she wants to be a good zombie too. Now, did you do what the zombies told you to do, or are you fantasizing and you think that all the people you wanted to have be zombies are what you wanted them to be in the first place, just to be you? Who are you? Why are you here? That's a zombie. You wanted me to describe a kind of person. You understand that I had to just do that in real life, not a fictional, fake bullshit thing where we can say, well, mysticism isn't real, this isn't real, this isn't real, this isn't real. That can't possibly be real. I just describe a kind of person to you. You think that I'm a witch who wanted to be, who thinks of everyone as zombies, who are like, why would you think that you have a way to to talk and think that I have everyone who says everything that I'm doing to look at you like you are going to talk about who you are, but you just keep acting like you have some kind of some personality that's infallible, that you have no idea about who you are on paper, and why people wanted to be able to understand you when they're looking at things in their daily walk of life, when they wanted to understand where you are and what you are trying to do. What did you think infallible was going to end up meaning? I said mean the first time instead of meaning, but I don't know why you think I was wrong both times. Was I wrong to correct myself because I said mean? Or did correct myself mean that I wasn't correct in the first place, but time kept moving? I'm having a good time with the idea that you think I have to look ridiculous to be cool. That's not true. I had plenty of time to drink my coffee while you were talking, if you think that's true, or while there was silence going on. That wasn't what the silence was like. Everyone was looking. So look, everyone, find out who you are, why you wanted to be here, write it down, figure it out, but we're not going to be able to go through what everyone says all the time. It doesn't make any sense to do. So make sure that when you fill out the questionnaires, Jacinda will pick one for you, and then you answer the questions like that. And we're going to have to wonder what you were really even paying attention to if you don't answer like everyone else answered. I didn't know you were just going to start mocking people and act like you can't handle it. What did you think a professional accountants was paid. That's what I thought professional was. I don't do anything professionally. It means prostitute, by the way. That's why you behave a certain way. You're getting told to. You're a prostitute. It's not what a king is, but I'm not a king. Unless I thought, Were you king or a prostitute? I'm going to say king. But, like, they're like, are you gay or straight? I'm going to be, like, straight. But, like, no one that I have sex with is going to mind me saying that. They didn't want me to say I was gay. Especially my boyfriends. They didn't want me to say I was gay. It's a faggy thing to do. They wouldn't think I was sexy. Right. Do you know what it's like if you're having sex with other boys and you can't get straight? No, I don't know what it's like. That doesn't make any sense. You seem to, because you're not male. So understand that I already know what that life means. And you're like, that was so disgusting. Do you know what personally offensive has to mean? Because you're, like, hideous to me. But that's my personality, you wanted to say to me. Do you understand whose personality it was that thought talking about penises? That was disgusting. Why should we give a fuck about your personality? Alright, so in my real life, you guys think that I didn't stand in a fucking wide room conference against Jakindomania and try and tell you all that it didn't matter if she was going to keep talking. But look, she can't keep talking if she keeps going. But what did you do? You thought quit, but it was drawn on silence for a long time. Which seems to do something before I said quit, or I wouldn't have said what I said right there. But, like, everybody wanted to figure out what I did. Which is they get, like, really tired of what I want to be and where I want to go and what I want to do. Who you say you are, what you want to know, how you think to try and tell me who you had to know about. But last time, anytime, first time, second time, anytime, my time, your time, our time, this time, my time, last time, first time in the last, once in first. So mine plus yours, and yours then mine. Mine wasn't yours, then yours was mine, but yours couldn't be where I had seen what yours was for in mine this time. This time, though, that last time wasn't set. This time, for sure, that you'd had for what I was and where we are and where we couldn't have to go. So tell me where you really were. I can't turn that into a word. It's really hard to do. War, and set back. War, et. War, et, ar, war, or, in ears, org, on. War, or, in ios, a. Still C sounds like another language. War does, compared to what I was saying. War, ein, o, un, a, an, way, wo, ye, nar, a, or, ar, en, a, war, en, vest, wusk, en, or, warrior set for your world. Who you think you are, and what you can't do, and what you tried to say to what you thought I was, and you had to know about my only planets, but they could never try and tell me why Why they said for who you go. Why you know and you know, but you said you don't know. What they had to do and say for me is go, 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 go. And I know, but they love, and they said for them, but then they love about them, and they said for them, and going very most I said, having them we go, I guess, every day we said, for them and I know, who you say you are, and them I know again, every different said for them I know again, every salmon ever said, even said for him I know, every said for them are going every one day, every said for them a day, every said for the go, and we said for the go, and we know about the said for the where that they are, and we know about the ways that you could say a death from trouble for the way that you said you are. I know. War, set, bay, mock, or it, own, oh, a, y, o, yo, yam, yan, yam, yo, way, war, war, way, whoa, way, whoa, way, oh. Whoa, way, way, one and one and for time tell one setback and one setback for why, but then they said, my friends, and they can know we are, but they say for where we know. But who you said you were, and when you tell me, for I know, you said my life was so bad every day. And so I'm bad boy, and you know I want to tell you what you said for where we go. I know I am. So I'm a bad baby, you can't tell me I'm that old, lest you thought that's what being bad at a baby was. And I am, so we know that you say where we go, and you wanted the Japanese anthem, here it is.